High School. Home of the Gators. They get set to take on the Seaholm Maples. In boys varsity water polo, Brad Fetters alongside BACB Sports analyst Nick Buckler. Excited to call tonight's action and what should be really an outstanding game here tonight.
Yeah, it really should. Always a good rivalry when these two teams hop in the pool. And there we see Grove's head coach ready to go. The Gators when they are in the water. And I'm excited to get her going here today. Still catching my breath, but maybe I won't today. This game will be so intense. I'll just be on the edge of my chair till the end.
Coach Stevens on the Seaholm sideline, and we are underway with the swim off. Seaholm in those white caps. Groves in the black caps with white numerals. Opening possession of the game will belong to Seaholm. Turn 2 with possession. Firing it around the perimeter, Joe Novak. Over to Semenicki. Semenicki, a wet pass inside to Bukowinski. Looking to go into the whole set. That's where you'll see the majority of the offense. That position right in front of the net, the offensive position. Oftentimes gets physical down there. We'll hear a lot of whistles throughout the game. Most often it'll just be a common foul, which results in a reset. Oftentimes you'll see an exclusion penalty, which we just saw there, which will force a player out of the pool, gets right back after the penalty kill. There is a shot clock. It will reset after shots and rebounds. Little turnover in front. Possession will stay with the Maples. Current 2 up top to Joseph Semenicki. Swims it in. Box a couple times. Seaholm with the man advantage. And Semenicki takes care of it.
That was, if I remember correctly, from last year when these two teams got together. A lot of offense was coming from right up top, letting those big shots fly straight on, picking those low corners. And so far, a bit of the same as we have a 1-0 lead for those Maples.
Senior Semenicki with the early goal. Darbonnet over to Littlefield. Quick shot. Might have caught a little bit of iron that time. Nakashir was the Gator that fired it on net. Mitch Mollison, the lefty. Over to Joe Novak, back up top. They rotate it in, looking for that whole set position. A little bit of a fake, and Semenicki with his second goal of the quarter.
That one from a little bit closer, but still straight on, going with that low left side for us, but the goaltender's low right. And so far, that's the spot for the Maples. They're going to keep trying to hit, and so far, so good for them. 2 for 2.
2
4.
out there.
Number 7.
Off the crossbar, long rebound, corralled by the Maples. They'll play it back into their defensive end where they will regroup. Mitch Mollison with the outlet pass.
Good pass there.
Bukowinski has it on the left wing side. Out to the perimeter, balking, making his way into the whole set with a wet pass. Intercepted by Joe DeMarco, one of the tri-captains this year for Groves. Looking to go to Bukowinski on the outside. Man advantage once again for the Seaholm Maples. Being extremely patient here on that power play. And the shot sails up and over the crossbar and goes harmlessly out of play.
What always got me about those penalties is not only are you not in the play, but you also still have to tread water that entire time you are out on the other side of the rope. It's just... It's incredible to me. I'm still winded from our trip up the steps, and now just watching these guys just tread water the entire time. I'm sorry, it'd be RIP for me.
True definition of a penalty. Not only do you have to go and sit out, but you have to tread while you're sitting in the penalty box.
Yeah, think about what you've done, and also think about not going under.
Joe Novak being harassed right now by Darbonnet. Looking to go inside once again. That's kind of been the MO here tonight. A little skip shot. Easy save. The Groves netminder, Max Zalewski here tonight. Zach Kozlowski counters in net for Seaholm. Both of them wearing that number 1 cap. Wet pass right in the middle of the playing surface. Rocco Prindle had it. Another shot off the side. Darbonnet with the opportunity.
A little bit of protection mode there. Protecting his face. For the easy save.
Joseph Semenicki double teamed that time. Turnovers. DeMarco takes it away. DeMarco and Paluda, the two Gators inside defensively. Another stretch pass. Darbonnet gets hauled down from behind, taken under, no call. A little bit of a skip pass to DeMarco. DeMarco stretches out that right hand and finds the back of the net.
Perfectly executed on the skip. Right up and over the goaltender's head, under the bar. Top shelf. And a beauty.
Top shelf where Mama stores the cookies.
That's right. I was going to say Grandma keeps the peanut butter, but I like your reference a little bit better.
So reset now. Here comes the Maples. The junior 2. Right down the center of the pool. He's a captain for the Maples.
Kind of want some cookies now. Got my mind racing.
2 has it on the outside. Real dangerous from that perimeter. He has a big shot. We'll see if he displays that at some point here tonight. But Semenicki, they're going to say a little bit too quick on the reset. So that will not count. Turnover over to the Gators.
Gentlemen dressed in all white, head to toe, say no.
Groves enjoying possession, trailing in this one 2-1. Paluda looking to create some separation from Semenicki.
Oh, almost a good pass there. He still has it.
Semenicki, one of the senior captains for the Maples. Kozlowski directing traffic. Long outlet pass, trying to stretch the pool just a little bit. Going to the outside, a little tap away. Some slapping of the water and frustration perhaps. So we'll reset. Mollison was looking to go inside to a streaking teammate.
Like he was grabbed by the neck there. Maples will set it up.
So an exclusion penalty. Bukowinski walks it in, deflected out in front, dangerous play. Zalewski having to make the nice save there for the Gators. Zalewski waits for his teammate to come out of the sin bin. Even strength now. 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter of play. Maples out in front, 2-1. Noah Drake, first look at him. Has the ball in the big right hand. Keeping it above his head. It was looking for Joe DeMarco. Nothing available to him there. Semenicki with the turnover. Semenicki now in his own defensive end. Stalls momentarily. Got it up ahead. Look out. Streaking teammate. Rory Lang, big shot deflected and goes harmlessly over the crossbar.
Quick reflexes there. Quick right hand. Making it look easy. Keep this game at a 2-1 score.
Rory Lang, number 19, dangerous player on that perimeter. Captain. Looking for the whole set. A little bit of a backhand try out of current 2 that time.
Yeah, really made something out of nothing there. It looked like he was kind of getting pulled down underwater. His head disappeared, and he was able to fling it up backhand, so to speak, and almost put it in short side.
Nakashir. And some keep away with it. Darbonnet at the midway point of the pool. Looking to go to the whole set. Triple team down there. Brindle was in the whole set for the Gators and streaking. Now here comes Semenicki looking for the hat trick. He's got it. That's the easiest goal you're going to see here tonight.
Making it look easy. He just swam right at him. They parted like the Red Sea, and he threw it low corner. And, you know, goaltender might have thought he was going back to that left side that he scored his first 2 on. No, he's going to go right, and he's going to score easily. And he's got the only 3 goals for the Maples.
Yep, all 3 of the Maple goals here tonight belongs to the senior captain, Joseph Semenicki. Clock continues to tick down. 32 seconds left in the opening quarter of play. 15 left on the shot clock. Just a little arcing high shot.
Had a little trouble with that one.
Kozlowski having to go up and protect that crossbar and turns it right over. So the Gators more than likely will hold here for the final possession perhaps of this first quarter. Can't imagine They'll want to give the ball back to the Maples here. Going to have to hurry now all of a sudden as that ball goes over to the far side of the pool. 7 seconds remaining. There's some clutching and grabbing. And
chokehold going on.
And they're going to notice that, but they call it against the Maples. A big turn of events here as Rocco Prindle finds the net. So you would have thought for sure that penalty would have gone against Groves.
Instead, they say play on.
And the horn will sound to end the first quarter of play. Seaholm's at times dominated, but the Gators have worked themselves back into this game. They trail 3-2. Nick, your thoughts? Well, it was a pretty exciting first quarter of play.
Yeah, it really was. It definitely felt like Seaholm was in control more often than not there in that first quarter. But, you know, Groves was just able to get timely scoring just when it was 2-0. They were able to cut it in half. And then right when you think they're done and out and maybe had a penalty go against them there with just over 4 seconds left, they keep possession and are able to chip it in. And those are the ones that really hurt momentum, really in any sport, especially out here in the pool for water polo. Right, goals inside the last 10 to 5 seconds in a quarter or a half. It's just absolutely backbreaking. So hopefully it won't cost Seaholm, but we'll see if they come out gunning here in the second quarter.
Take a quick break. We'll catch our breath, but when we come back, the second quarter of play from Groves High School.
Hi, my name is Elaine McLean. I'm chairman of the Birmingham Area Cable Board. We represent Birmingham, Beverly Hills, Bingham Farms, and Franklin in cable issues. One of our most important missions is supporting and expanding public education and governmental programming, or PEG programming as we call it. You're going to see examples of head-to-head battles from our 2 high schools and also unified teams from the Birmingham Public Schools area. Please sit back and enjoy and celebrate all that these kids have to offer. Thank you.
And we are back to Birmingham Groves High School. Brad Fetters alongside Nick Buckler. 3-2. Maples out in front, boys varsity water polo. So glad you decided to tune us in here tonight. The first of 2 matchups this season between these 2 squads. What is always entertainment, to say the least, and the first quarter provided a little bit of everything.
It really did. We got a close game. It's still anyone's game, as it always is when these 2 teams get at it. We've seen a hat trick. We've seen timely scoring. We've seen 2 heads collide right there.
And current
nose to nose.
2 just kind of, that's Littlefield rather. And just kind of put his head down and swam to a spot, I think.
Yeah, neither guy was really looking. They knew that the ball would be near. Until their noses touched, it was a little different. We've seen it all, including me lose about half my body weight in sweat. So I got
pretty warm in here tonight.
It is. Good old-fashioned sauna.
Looking for that whole set position. Quick shot. Zach Kozlowski with the save, the junior goalie for the Maples. Here comes Rory Lang. Gets it up the head to Turlip. Turlip looking for a wet pass, cut off. Nice job defensively by David Littlefield. They'll swim out now. For the outlet pass, it comes in the form of Darbonnet. Darbonnet, touch pass. Found Noah Drake in stride. Drake double teamed. Will wisely flip it over to the far side of the pool. Littlefield's going to win that race to the loose ball. Rory Lang, Maple applying the pressure. Drake has his shot blocked. And coming right over the top there, Paluda. We're going to call that every single time.
It's those little touch passes in stride that really go kind of underappreciated. You don't realize how hard that is to do when you got a defender breathing down your neck, splashing you in the eyes, and you got to hit the guy in stride. It's really impressive, even though it was only a 3-4 foot pass. But if it goes awry, that's when you notice it. But when you don't notice it, that's when things are going well.
Semernicki backtracking to play this ball. Draped all over him. Akashir has block shot.
I think that was more of a get off me kind of shot.
Sacrificing the body. Andrew Turlip. Shot clock resets. It's at 20. Backpedaling into the hole set position. Oh, off the
pipe
post.
Goalie's best friend right there.
wonder if Zalewski will go and fake the pipe. Patrick Waugh used to talk to the goal post.
Goalies are a different breed in hockey. I'm not sure if it goes the same for water polo, but I know in hockey they are. Kiss the pipe, talk to him.
Kozlowski a little bit out of position from his goaltender spot, but it's a little bit of a reprieve there after the whistle.
Never a doubt.
Rory Lang, long hair,
good
flips one up
pass.
top.
Oh, he disappeared underwater.
Darbonnet. Some of the captains on the Maples growing out the hair and the facial hair. We got to look at that in our practice for the Beyond the Box Score program. We're going to get a penalty shot, and it's going to be Semenicki that's going to take it, and he's going to shoot a laser right up the post, gets his own rebound, and this is going to be an easy goal for Joseph Semenicki, his fourth of the game.
Yeah, he's too cool for school out here, just smiling from ear to ear. He's like, these guys can't stop me. What makes you think that?
Picked his spot, clanked it off the post, got his own rebound, and literally walked it in.
You think he planned that?
No, I think
okay.
I think he was trying to score on the penalty shot.
Okay, we're 4:09 left in quarter two. How many goals does he end up with here today?
Semenicki?
I'm going 7.
No, he's on pace for, what do you say, 8?
10.
Turnover there, costly one. This will give the ball right back to the Gators. Jack Darbonnet, a little bit of a man advantage if they hurry. Maples getting back.
Good save
Brindle.
there.
Yeah, Kozlowski's been good when called upon. I think that's kind of been the MO for him. Called his name quite a bit the last couple seasons.
Yep, he's solid. Flashes his arms out there.
Turn 2 over to his right-hand side. They're going to look to reverse this. Late cutter comes in the form of Turlett. And Zalewski that time making the save, and now the Gators will take a timeout.
Talk things over. Don't want this game to get out of hand. Let the troops recharge a little bit, if you will. Let us recharge a little bit. Wipe the sweat from my brow.
Robert Sala, the head coach of the Groves Gators, also runs the Detroit Water Polo Club. So a lot of these guys are familiar with each other, having played club water polo together. Spirited rivalry between the two teams, and we get a look at some of the faithful in attendance here tonight. High atop pool area and beautiful Groves High School.
And one of these things that I like about water polo is the atmosphere. Even if there's not many people, but today there's a pretty good crowd on hand, it gets loud in the pool, I'll tell you that. When the game is getting down to the nitty-gritty, it's sometimes, you know, you can hear it through our headsets, which these things are pretty good at muffling out the sound, but it gets loud. We mentioned in our volleyball telecast how loud it gets in there. I don't know, this would give it a good run for exciting atmosphere as far as home pool advantage would go.
I think the JV teams from both schools have taken spots on opposite ends of the bleachers. Student turnout here tonight.
Don't see anyone doing homework here today like earlier in the week.
Thursday night.
Yeah, you don't have homework on a Thursday. That's what Monday through Wednesday is all about.
Yeah, there you go.
Then again, for me, it didn't matter what day of the week it was. I wasn't doing it. Whoops.
3:24 remaining now, the first half of play. Maples enjoying a 4-2 lead.
A good move there.
Clean takeaway.
He's used his body to spin him around.
Our side of the pool up ahead. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Creating that separation, missing in the mark. As we mentioned, first of 2 matches that'll air right here on BACB Sports. Paluda sends that one wide.
And a quiet offensive quarter here for both teams, just 1 goal.
Came off that penalty shot. Joseph Semenicki, all 4 of the Maple goals here tonight. blocking that time was Rory Lang. He'll pass off. Turn 2. Trying to create some separation. Nothing available to him. Bukowinski, Maple that has it now. And a shot clock violation. Terrific defense that time by the Gators.
Yeah, they really got into position, kept the Maples outside. And if you don't let them load up and get a shot from that top spot, they're not really going to get the ball inside, and really low percentage shots from the out.
And if you notice, Rory Lang knew there was going to be a shot clock violation, so he kind of threw that one into the corner of the pool and forced Max Zalewski to go and get it. And that's kind of a heads-up play.
It is.
It may oftentimes go unnoticed, but the goalie had to go and get it and took some valuable seconds off the clock.
Yeah, that's smart. If you know you're not going to get a shot, you might as well just make it harder for your opponent. Work smarter, not harder sometimes is the way to go.
Amen. Walking it in this time, and a whistle away from the ball.
The old, I'm not sure what that is code for.
Here comes the Gators looking for a floater off the top of the crossbar that time. It'll be Kozlowski, long pass up ahead to Rory Lang.
Ooh, okay. Getting a little tricky with it there.
Mitch Mollison on the right side. Rory Lang on the left. Cross pool pass. Finds its mark in the form of DeMarco going up with 2 hands at time. Kozlowski makes the save.
Never a doubt.
1 minute remaining now in the first half. Each team more than likely have one final possession. Lang took his eyes off the ball momentarily and turns it over. The Gators now will have ample time to set up an offensive set here. They trail 4-2.
Back-to-back turnovers here for each team.
Both teams almost appears like they're forcing it a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh boy, big time breakdown.
Oh, big
and a huge
save. Oh, yeah.
Point blank save.
He said, get out of my pool.
Max Zalewski that time. That's the biggest save of the game thus far.
Point blank, one-on-one, going for that side. Goalie guessed right, might have read his eyes, I'm not sure. Another chance, that one's in.
No surprise, Semenicki has a little bit of a defensive breakdown that time by the Gators. Semenicki, both goals in this quarter, stretch that advantage to 5-2, the 3-goal lead, the largest of the night now for the Maples.
I think it's that mustache. That is what I think's getting him that luck.
I asked him when we saw him a couple weeks ago at practice, how long you been growing that? And he said, a couple weeks.
Since last year, about exam time maybe. I like a good stash. Movember coming up, just a month away or so. They'll still be rocking it then.
As the period horn will sound, 1 half in the books. The Maples have come in and have taken control of this game, thanks in large part to senior captain Joseph Semenicki's 5 goals. They lead the home team 5-2. Nick?
Yeah, he's, like you said, he's got all 5 goals, and really when it's been point blank, he's been the only one that's been able to cash in, as we saw a great save right before his last goal. But second quarter, more of a defensive battle. Both teams really playing good position, keeping them to the outside. We'll see if that's the game plan moving forward into half number 2.
A brief time out here on BACB Sports, but when we come back, the second half of play.
Hi, my name is Elaine McLean. I'm chairman of the Birmingham Area Cable Board. We represent Birmingham, Beverly Hills, Bingham Farms, and Franklin in cable issues. One of our most important missions is supporting and expanding public education and governmental programming, or PEG programming as we call it. You're going to see examples of head-to-head battles from our 2 high schools and also unified teams from the Birmingham Public Schools area. Please sit back and enjoy and celebrate all that these kids have to offer. Thank you.
Nearly set for the second half of play. The 2 teams have took the respective ends of the pool, and we'll have the second half swim off. And oh, gee whiz!
Again. The ball was never in the water, and those two guys just crashed into one another.
Littlefield and Novak, it was like watching a car crash.
Just couldn't look away. Oh, hey, these guys don't like each other one bit.
Wet
He's gonna
pass.
hold him under.
Inside.
A lot of whistles.
Play on, play on.
Play on, playa.
Left-handed shot
Oh, big
deflected. Wow.
Like Holmstrom in front.
Was that a set offensive player, or was that deflected by a defender?
I'd call it dumb luck.
Joe DeMarco now streaking down the right-hand side. Gators trailing this one 5-2. Gators operating right to left, and those black caps.
I'd like to point out a fun stat. Semenicki coming into today, shooting 59%. Whew.
Long range goal, ring it up. Jack Darbonnet.
All right, I'll pause my thought for that one. That was a thing of beauty.
An absolute rocket shot.
Smoke coming off of that bad boy.
It's a big goal right out of the halftime break. One the Gators desperately needed. 5-3 now.
Yeah, they needed it bad. They didn't score at all in quarter number 2. They had to come out gunning, literally. And locked and loaded right there.
So Semenicki with 5 goals here tonight. How many goals did he come into the game with, Nick?
27 goals. He's 27 on 46 shots. So going back into my thought before that laser beam went in for the Gators, which is 59% today, he's shooting 5 for 7. So he's looking to improve on that shooting percentage. So far, he's done that. Just one post shot, one shot over the net, and the other 5 have found their way into the back of the net.
Semenicki creating some space.
He's gonna say, how's 6 for 8 sound? 75%. I can pass math.
He's on fire.
How is there fire in water?
I don't know, but Groves is going to have to find an answer for him here tonight. He has all 6 of the Seaholm goals, and eventually you're going to think maybe a double team will happen as we lost the shot clock on the far side over by the Seaholm bench.
Double or triple, or just put everyone on him. We've seen some other players with point-blank opportunities not able to cash in. Just put everybody on him and take your chances on the rest. I'm not sure what's happening here.
Now we got a shot clock that's out.
Oh, no. Darn it. What are they going to do?
Water and electricity doesn't mix.
Oh, boy. I don't like this.
So we're going to play without that shot clock. There are shot clocks on this near side of the pool in both corners. So really, it's kind of your extra shot clock. Really no disadvantage, I would say, for either team. So you would think more than likely they'll play on.
Yeah, I agree. And they have the big board, too, up in the corner. That's got the shot clock in bright red. Pick up some natural sound of the official.
We hear him say it's not working. We're just going to play on.
I really like the outfit, though. I've always said how much I like water polo officials' outfits. Very interesting.
It's a very classic nautical type feel.
Yeah, I was thinking more like, well, just strange. MHSAA must, yeah, that's something.
What aren't you feeling? The white pants?
It just, have you ever seen Dexter? I feel like he wears that, and he doesn't really do good things. That's just the vibe I get, but that's all. See, he's got a little color on his shirt. He's wearing a blue lanyard. I think the glasses help not make it look so creepy as well. But like the skin tight, white on white look is just a little strange to me.
Like the milkman or maybe the good humor man.
Oh, good humor. I could go for a Klondike bar.
Current 2. Littlefield over to Darbonnet. Shear back to Darbonnet. Darbonnet with it now. Under 10 seconds to shoot as they continue to work on that far side shot clock. Turnover, Semenicki. Swim this one out.
He just eluded that defender, just swam right through him. Good pass.
Looking for the assist off the crossbar. Long rebound off the face that time of Camus. Nolan Camus, one of the captains. Kind of the last man back right now for the Gators. Directing traffic. He's kind of the ringleader of this Gator unit. Darbonnet with it. Looking to create that separation.
A little
Ducks
headbutt.
ahead, yeah. They play on. Shot right. Kozlowski makes the easy save.
I always wondered how goalies could get up like that when they don't have their feet on the ground. So for them to be able to almost get, belly button level out of the water is just kind of wild to me. As we see Semenicki's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's his 7th. He's wearing his number. In birthday, it's your golden year.
Yep.
Is that his golden goal?
Golden goal.
Yep.
I like it. And the Gators will sub 3 fresh swimmers. Baluta, Sundberg, and Noah Drake, the 3 fresh Gators into the pool.
Try to generate a little something here.
And Seaholm has now scored 4 of the last 5 goals. Wet pass.
Big save.
Kozlowski just goes up with those 2 hands and makes himself as big as humanly possible. And you talk about that separation he gets out of the pool. Good defense.
Good defense there. It just makes it look effortless. He just puts his hand out and a great lead pass there.
Turn 2, the junior on the doorstep save. Zalewski's.
Nobody except Semenicki's allowed to score in this one.
Is that
2
the rules?
point-blank breakaways they have not scored on. Semenicki will score it from, anywhere in the water.
Bukowinski, his team trailing 7-3, 3:55 left to go. Third quarter of play. Is this one slowly slipping away from Groves? They're going to have to score in bunches now.
A lot of time. They just get hot here.
Paluda.
Oh, good. Deflected off of a maple, I think.
Yeah, that one clearly
Found
changed
its way
direction,
in.
didn't it?
They needed that.
Clearly changed directions and kind of was almost like an off-speed pitch. Gators, they're spreading their offense around. 4 different Groves players have factored into the scoring here tonight.
And on the other side of the pool,
You got the main man, Joseph Semenicki. There's the stash of Semenicki. Gonna sit this portion now of the third quarter out.
maybe we'll see somebody else score. Maybe not. I think they're going to try to work this ball around, kill some clock.
A race for that loose ball is going to be won by the Maples. Andrew Turlip has it. They have to hurry, under 10 to shoot. Turlip gets it right back. Far side perimeter. Looks up, 4 seconds. Wet pass. Going to have to get one on net. They do. It's a skip shot goal by Curran 2, the junior captain.
Well, they finally have a different goal scorer here. 2 wears number 2. And he's got goal number 8.
Doubled up once again, 8-4.
A lot of time left here, still over 3 minutes to play in quarter number 3. So the Gators aren't out of it just yet.
Sam Sundberg inside. Paluda is looking for Paluda at least. Paluda has it now, looking for a streaking teammate in the form of Sundberg. And
oh, good pass here by the goalie.
Mollison walks right in, off the post and in. Mitch Mollison, the junior.
Great assist there by Kozlowski. He fires at the length of the pool and a perfect lead pass to Mollison, and that's about as good as it gets right there to make this bad boy 9-4.
After a very quiet second quarter of play for both teams, we have seen now a combined 6 goals here in the third quarter. 4 of those 6 belonging to the Maples. They've increased their lead now to 9-4. 2:20 left to go in the third quarter. Missed any portion of tonight's broadcast, if you want to rewatch this game, you can watch it in its entirety online at bloomfieldtwp.org. Click on the video on demand portion of the website. Scroll on down through our shows and click on BACB Sports. You'll see this show as well as the rest of our fall sporting events, as well as some archival footage as well. Big goal there for the Gators. Belongs to Rocco Prindle.
It's his second of the game.
Gonna have plenty of fall sporting events for our viewers in and around Birmingham, Michigan. Sprint out by the Gators as the Maples look to get back defensively. Camus, his first chance of the game, and he wasn't going to miss.
One in. That was a beauty right there.
It's been relatively quiet here tonight.
And just like that, this game's getting a little bit more interesting, as now the Gators have scored the last two to cut this to 9-6. And the fans are loving it up there as we can see the excitement.
Two on one if the Gators can hurry. Tough shot. And Nolan Camus gets turned aside. 1:25 left to go, third quarter.
It's been an offensive showdown here in quarter number 3. Both teams coming out of their long halftime rest.
Being sarcastic there, only a
No,
5-minute break.
I don't know how to speak sarcasm. Was it even 5 minutes?
Felt a lot shorter.
It most certainly did.
Two teams got places to be tonight.
I wonder
Rory
where.
Lang up top, gonna try to float one in. Look out. Got a BACB Sports camera right there.
Never even moved. Dialed into the action. That's why they pay him the big bucks.
Sam Sundberg, right hand perimeter. Stay with the Gators.
Big save.
Luda. Time for two more possessions.
They got that stretch pass down as we see a player dissipate under the water.
Current two gonna just ride one out and flip one back. Lang, wet pass, a little miscommunication results in a turnover. Polo with the take with, they'll go back to their goalie Zalewski, who will outlet. We often see that with the goalies. Camus inside, looking for that hole set, nothing available because of the defense by Rory Lang. He has been good,
Yes.
Very good defensively.
Very good. He's kind of been overshadowed by Simonicki's offensive performance, but we've noticed up here in the broadcast booth, and there's a little contact there, a little bump and grind, but nonetheless, no whistle, and prevents what could have been a back-breaking goal for the Gators, as they really scored two much-needed goals at the end of that quarter to keep this one respectful.
That'll do it for 3 quarters of play. The Maples still in front. They lead at 9-6. Take one final break here on BACB Sports, but when we come back, start of the 4th quarter. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Elaine McLean. I'm chairman of the Birmingham Area Cable Board. We represent Birmingham, Beverly Hills, Bingham Farms, and Franklin in cable issues. One of our most important missions is supporting and expanding public education and governmental programming, or PEG programming as we call it. You're going to see examples of head-to-head battles from our 2 high schools and also unified teams from the Birmingham Public Schools area. Please sit back and enjoy and celebrate all that these kids have to offer. Thank you.
Coming out of the 3rd quarter break, 7 minutes up on the big board here at Birmingham Groves High School. 4th quarter of play, the home Gators trailing 9-6. High-scoring 3rd quarter of play, so plenty of offense for both schools.
And both teams scored 4 goals in that frame to see this game get up near double digits here for each squad. We saw Grove spreading it around. We saw Seaholm finally get somebody other than Simonicki on the board. So we'll see what the final stanza does right here.
Semenecki with those 6 goals. And the very first possession of this fourth quarter will belong to the Gators. Camus has it. 3 captains for Groves. Good strong strength there. And covering up that hole set, 3 white caps. Seaholm getting back defensively. I think that's really kind of been the story of this game. A little bit of a better defensive performance out of the Maples.
Yeah, absolutely. You really haven't seen many high-quality chances for the Gators today. Seems like Seaholm's been on attack almost, I would say, 75–80% of this game.
Mollison, dangerous because he's a lefty. You don't often see that. And just missed as he was looking to tuck that one in the upper 90.
I say a good offense is a good defense, and the Maples have really started their offensive attack on defense today with those long stretch passes from Kozlowski and net and their defenders.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, boy. It's fine. He shakes it. Oh, no, he's not.
Oh, that had to hurt big time. Slipping on the pool deck as he...
There was nothing to brace his fall. It looked like he ate it.
So we had an exclusion penalty against Seaholm. Will give the Gators the man advantage, and there was a timeout. And oh boy, that's how you break a kneecap
Or a tooth, or an orbital bone.
He's wiping his shoes. I don't think that's gonna help.
More importantly, you lose a lot of pride. He's gathering it right now. I know I would be. There's nothing you can do there.
So with the timeout, well, let's keep it right here. The 2 teams have come out of the timeout. So 6-on-5 advantage for the Gators. Their goalie Zalewski will come up as well. So this is a pivotal part of this game, you kind of feel. You got to take advantage of this man-up situation. Camus. Cross-pool pass. Going back to the outside. Noah Drake's opportunity. Harmlessly out of play.
Just missed that top corner. That would have been a big one here early on in quarter number 4. Cut this to a 2-goal game, but stays at 9-6. Maples on attack.
Might look back at that man advantage and think, what if? Especially the Gator fans watching this one. Seaholm will regroup now with this offensive possession, looking for double-digit goals and good takeaway. Nakashir. Go back to Zalewski, waits for the Gators to get going. Darbernay has it. Wet pass over to number 2, Littlefield. Touch pass inside to Drake. Drake over to the right-hand side. Nakashir has it. Looking to create some separation. Keeps it to the outside. Rising up Kozlowski. Maples wasting no time. It's Rory Lang looking to go into the whole set. Current 2. Grabbing from behind. Possession back to the Gators. Oh, was looking for Nakashir, who wasn't paying any attention.
Threw that one away. Now he's going to take a foul, it looks like.
Stevens, Chow enjoying what they've seen out of their Maples here tonight. Lang rising up, just looking to go short side that time.
Looked like he didn't like the way that he was getting bodied. Fired a shot, just missed on the short side.
4:22 remaining fourth quarter. Plenty of time for the Gators to get back in this.
Not a whistle action going on. Aggressive whistle action. Looks like the officials are going to confer here. Whoa, whoa, don't run. Dangerous.
I think that platform's quite as slippery as the deck itself.
He's running, thumbs up though.
So see like a jump ball situation here between two players, and it's won and controlled by the Maples. I think that's the first time in the game of water polo we've seen a jump ball situation.
Got a lot of firsts this week for us here on the telecast.
Nice job by our BACB sports crew bringing you all the pictures here tonight. Got the A team working tonight.
Of course it is. It's Thursday night in Beverly Hills.
Boy, Maples have eliminated that whole set position, and that's where the majority of the scoring typically comes from. And when you're able to defend that well, you're gonna come out victors more often than not. A little one-timer. Turn 2. First goal of the fourth quarter.
That was set up from Kozlowski again, firing the stretch pass all the way up the length of the pool, and then we'll touch across to 2, and he taps in his second of the game. 10-6.
Turn 2's been fantastic in a supporting role here tonight, as Simonicki has been the main man for the Maples.
He really has a quiet second half, just 1 goal, or 2 goals for him in the second half. He's been quiet.
Haven't needed him.
Nope. Ooh, good save.
Charbonnet unable to really get that shot off. Kind of had to regroup, and I think it might have cost him just a bit. Look at this defense right now by the Maples. Nothing
Tenacious
there.
D.
Jack Black.
Oh, I see what you did there. I didn't mean it that way.
Sidewinding shot. Just over 4 minutes played here in the fourth quarter. 10-6. The Maples have come in to Groves. Captured the lead right from the get-go. 3-1 advantage, a 5-2 lead. And another goal.
Mollison's second of the game from that southpaw.
5-goal advantage matches the largest lead of the night for the Maples, and dangerous pass there, near turnover once again. Gators gonna have to regroup. Interception. Wow, nice play defensively.
Great defense all night long. And another pool length pass right on the money.
Samasco,
look at this passing. Oh, he was hauled down, still gets her done.
Bukowinski. So now you're getting some secondary scoring out of the Maples, and 6-goal lead, the largest now of the night. 2:06 left to go in regulation.
They were almost just playing keep away with that touch pass, finding the open man, and Bukowinski getting hauled down from behind, still able to stay with it and bury it into the back of the net.
Balking, that was going to cross the goal line.
That one sneaks in.
Joe DeMarco, first Groves goal of this fourth quarter. And you think maybe too little too late with 1:48 remaining. Wholesale changes now for the Maples. 6, let's say 5. 5 fresh bodies in for the Maples. Here's that Rory Lang's going to stay in. Nope, he's going to swim off. They got 7 swimmers out there right now. So 6 in for the Maples. Jack Griffin. You got it. So the Gators going to need some instant offense now, down 5, 90 seconds remaining. Joe DeMarco back treading. Takeaway. Nice play. Andrew Turlip will flip it over to his goalie, Kozlowski. Maple fans in attendance making some noise. They have to be impressed with the Mapes' defensive game here tonight.
The Mapes, I like that little abbreviative nickname for them. I dig it.
And they'll just turn the ball over this time, however. Paco Brindle. Over to DeMarco. DeMarco finds Paluda. Paluda try to split a couple defenders. Paluda wasting a lot of time.
Ball slipped out of his hands.
And Andrew Turlip once again with the interception. And
they could probably
Maples,
just sit on this here.
Yeah, roughly a 5-second difference between game clock and shot clock. So the Maples will have to burn off one final Gator possession, but a 5-goal lead. They're going to be victors here tonight. Semenicki, as good as advertised, will be our BACB Sports Player of the Game, senior captain here. Turnover in front. Nice save by Zalewski to keep that margin at 5. We'll stay with the Maples. 5 seconds on the board, and I'll see if the Maples just hold here without taking one final shot. And they will indeed do just that. So big victory here on the road for the Seaholm Maples. They come out victors. Final score 12-7. Nick, we'll get your final thoughts before you head down to poolside to get the player of the game interview.
Yeah, first half, it was really, I guess, a tale of two halves. First half, more of a defensive showdown. However, the Maples really stayed stern on D throughout all 4 quarters and were able to just wear Groves down and eventually run away with it there late in that 3rd quarter and then mix up the scoring in the 4th and really just put it away to a 5-goal margin in the end.
12-7 your final score. We'll take a break here on BACB Sports, but when we come back, our post-game coverage.
You can achieve a lot using your imagination. I mean, I don't like to brag, but... Wait, who's that? And why is she all over these achievement awards? But with STEM, the sky's the limit. Shaboom! Use STEM to envision... Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah. Invent...
Got any ideas?
I've got a few, actually. And create a better world.
Told you she's super smart.
If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at She Can STEM.
Welcome back one final time to Birmingham Groves High School in Beverly Hills, Michigan. Brad Fetters here for BACB Sports, and an impressive victory tonight for the Seaholm Maples. Final score 12-7. Let's quickly go down to poolside where my broadcast partner Nick Buckler is alongside our BACB Sports Player of the Game, number 7, Joseph Semenicki.
All right, thanks, Brad. Down here with BACB Sports Player of the Game, Joseph Semenicki. You had 7 goals, your team's first 7 goals. I mean, that really speaks for itself. Just talk about kind of what got you up for this rivalry game and what led you to get off to such a quick start.
We've been playing for this game the whole season, working hard, and I knew I wanted to come out fast and come out real quick and show them, get the goals, get up early, so that's what I was going out there to do.
You kind of took a back seat in the second half, let some of your teammates get in on the fun, which is, I guess that's nice that you let them in on the scoring as well, but now you have 34 goals on the year, obviously leads your team. Are you going to try to up that into the October 2nd match when you guys go at it again?
Oh, most definitely, yeah. I always love shooting, love scoring. It's my favorite thing about the game, so I always play to get the goals, so we'll see how many I can get this season.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, Joseph, and thanks for taking the time.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Brad, back up to you.
All right, thank you so much, Nick Buckler and Joseph Semenicki. 7 goals here tonight. As Nick said, these two teams will match up once again in a couple weeks, and we'll have that game right here on BACB Sports as well. So an impressive victory tonight, getting it done on both ends of the pool. Defensively, Rory Lang was a standout for the Maples, but it was Joseph Semenicki and 7 goals that got the Maples going, and they come away victors. Final score 12-7. So we'll say goodnight from Beverly Hills, and we'll see you next time right here on BACB Sports.